All right, folks, buckle up. You know we love a good story here. And this one you sent in, it's a gem, a real humdinger. We're diving deep into, well, a single paragraph, really. But don't let that fool you. It's packed with intrigue, adventure, and even, would you believe it, a toothbrush showdown.
Yes. The toothbrush. We'll get to that. It's always the small details that tell the real story, isn't it?
Exactly.
Mm.
So our story takes us to Panama City Beach, the stomping grounds for two brothers, Kendon and Caleb, on a quest for, well, we assume a good time. And they're making this pilgrimage in their trusty, or should I say well-traveled, 2004 Nissan Frontier. 210,000 miles on the clock. I mean, that's either some serious dedication to adventure or a blatant disregard for their mechanics' warnings. Either way, it sets the scene, doesn't it?
It speaks volumes about their resourcefulness, that's for sure. This isn't a luxury cruise. This is getting your hands dirty, embracing the open road, maybe even praying you don't blow a gasket along the way.
And here's the kicker. They decided to embark on this grand adventure without a word to mom and dad, our intrepid explorers flying under the parental radar.
Classic case of yearning for that taste of freedom, testing those boundaries, asserting their independence, even if it's just for a week on a beach somewhere. We've all been there.
Oh, absolutely. That need to break free, even just a little. Universal, I'd say. But let's not get sidetracked. The brothers, they had an agenda. Seafood feasts, fishing escapades, even managed to squeeze in a dune viewing. Talk about a jam-packed trip. But one tiny detail jumped out at me. Amidst the descriptions of ocean waves and epic meals, there was a mention of Borden chocolate milk. It's so specific, so wonderfully random.
And that's why it's so insightful. It reveals their priorities, their need for those little comforts, those familiar tastes of home, even in the midst of adventure. It's those little things, right?
Which I guess brings us to the main event. The incident that, let's face it, had us both scratching our heads and maybe even chuckling a little. The toothbrush. One toothbrush. Two brothers. Chaos ensues. I mean, really, a physical altercation over a toothbrush. It's almost Shakespearean, don't you think?
Almost. But on a serious note, it begs the question, what's the underlying tension here? Is this a pattern, a constant struggle for resources? Or is it the pressure cooker of this particular trip, the shared space, the constant togetherness, pushing them over the edge?
It's fascinating. And the resolution. They toss the toothbrush out the window, gone, no more conflict.
Yeah,
Problem solved, right?
Exactly. And in that single act, that toothbrush becomes this incredibly potent symbol. They've literally discarded self-care. Are they brushing their teeth with their fingers?
Yeah.
Using mouthwash by the gallon? We don't know. But it makes you wonder, what else were they neglecting amidst all the excitement?
What a story. I mean, who would have thought a single paragraph about two brothers in Panama City Beach could lead to such profound questions about travel, sibling rivalry, and the importance of dental hygiene?
The human experience is full of surprises, isn't it? And this, my friend, is a perfect example. It's a reminder that even the most ordinary stories can hold extraordinary truths. So here's something to chew on, dear listeners. You're in that hotel room, one toothbrush, two siblings, a vacation hanging in the balance. What's your move?